have like-minded interests, even if it isn't like the education stuff that we have going on. So like a gaming community to that I could like go to for just like casual recreational enjoyment without having to stress about what people think of me necessarily, because everyone there is on the same line when it comes to politics, anti-imperialism, anti-colonialism, etc. So we have the Sussur sickle now, which it looks pretty cool. It looks really cool. I think we might need to put on some blue clothes. I think we might need to get some blue dye or something. It's made out of Sussur bark, which is supposed to be like really tough tree bark. It does 9 to 12 damage. A target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. On failure, they will be silenced. And most spellcasters have very low Constitution. Most, I'm not saying all, but they should. So, hopefully, okay, hopefully, it silences them. So sometimes you get experience for doing this, sometimes you don't. I'm not super worried about it. I am kind of experience hunting, but there's plenty. All I really want, my goal right now is to get to level 5. 26? They probably died, right? I didn't get experience. I would like to be able to like walk them over there, but I don't think I can. So what I'll do is so they're all aggroed. We have offhand attack. They did get silenced, but they died. I didn't get experience. That one, experience is so glitchy. It's not a big deal. Supposed to be reading for your org. You absolutely could get your reading done. We have spells. Let's do some magic. Oh, I have a spell book too. This one is least favorite. The goblin in there can be very annoying. 3, 3, and 2. 8 damage. Dash is their action. I have returning pike, but it would replace my main hand weapon, so I can't use it. Oh, I'm wearing... I might as well. Do these goblins just give no experience? None of them have given me experience. They're mad that I'm not using Shadowheart.
They tried to develop a gay bomb.
Minor illusion. I believe this is a cantrip. They both failed, so that means that they're gonna hopefully target the illusion. No. Played D&D before. I have. I've played a lot of D&D. I recently got out of a like get out. I mean like a game that had been going on for like 3 years just ended. Because we had been rescheduling for like quite a long time. So we eventually were like, all right, I don't think our schedules are working out right now. We can visit this later, hopefully if like people have a massive schedule change. But I recently played a game for 3 years just a few months ago. Stopped playing. But other than that, I've played like a bunch of different games. I tend to be someone who ends up as like a forever DM. Um, but it's not a big deal. I feel like the people who play D&D the most usually end up as like forever DM. So the problem here is that this goblin this goblin is literally a sharpshooter. Like this goblin is a sniper. They can shoot through the tiniest little hole in this wall. Oh, let's do Grim after this. Let's do Grim and let's get the adamantium armor. From up top. We're just not gonna go visit. We're just not gonna go down there with Grim. We're gonna let gravity do most of the work. Nice. Okay, no experience. None. Command at Grim? I imagine he fails it a lot, right? I think you do crits on this guy. Let me toggle dual wielding off. That way I don't waste my offhand attacks just off the bat. $20 experience. I need to put my other, At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. It's not bad. So we need to get... I might have to visit some shopkeepers. We have 6 minutes till the first ad. We need to get both pieces of adamantium. I have one invisibility potion, so I can get the one up here really quick. This one's the easy one to get. You just walk past these guys. We'll fight them later. These ones, once you're like nice and securely defended, they're not too bad. Oh, we should also try to get the Ring of Protection from Mole. Which means that we're gonna have to steal the Idol of Sylvanus. I'm nervous to do that on stream. What if I just put you on the hold stream while I stole the Idol of Sylvanus? No, I'll show you how to do it. It's easy. It just is a quick time event, essentially. And then this one's harder. I do need another invis. Let me see if yeah, I do need another invis because I need a potion and this to be able to concentrate. So let's go check out shops. Yeah. First we have to get our money from Shadowheart. No, we have our money. We're gonna throw the rune powder barrel at Grim, I think. But I have killed myself with it before. Another good place to use the rune powder barrel is on the Gith. Right before you go into the pass of the Githyanki territory. So this is what the Grimforge looks like. We cleared it all out. There's no dwarves left. But the gnomes are still working very hard. Alright, let's go check out some shops. Welcome back, Kubashi. Yeah, I learned a lot of this from being in a community that's kind of like dedicated to Baldur's Gate and like learning from the other players. So there's like essentially like a group of people who are all just like, I learned you can do this. I learned you can do that. And then someone else will be like, I learned that if you put these two things together, it makes this part of the game really easy. If Aaron doesn't have invis potions, we're just gonna go straight to Roa. Okay, we're gonna go straight to Roa. Chat, do you think that Mole is going to be mad that Arabella is living in the Underdark now?
Need something?
Yeah. I think Mole will be happy for Arabella. Fly is useful. I could use all these scrolls. Well, not all of them. I can always use more scrolls.